Hi people, I know it's been a while. It's been like 6 months since I last posted on this channel. The day that I'm posting this is January 10th, which is actually the anniversary of when I first learned how to crochet. So I thought, what better video to do than a what I crochet in 2024 as a beginner. So when I was preparing for this, I did not realize I crocheted as much as I did. Like I was like, oh, it's not gonna be that much, it's only gonna be a few pieces. It's a lot. So this is as much a review for you as it is for me. Let's get to it. So a lot of these pieces I actually don't have physically because I either gave them away or they got lost. And I went to college, so that made everything get even more mixed up. But the first thing I crocheted in 2024 was this tiny pink hat. I was not trying to make it this small. Like this could only fit a baby, but it ended up this small. And the reason is because I didn't really know what I was doing. Like I didn't chain as much. Even now I still struggle with chaining enough for a cat beanie. So not much has changed in that term, but my apologies if you can hear the lawnmower going. Our neighbors are mowing their yard. But anyway, that's the first thing I crocheted in 2024. The second thing I did was this white cat beanie. As you can see, yeah, this is too big. The first one I made was too big. It was too small. The second one I made was too big. And Goldilocks never really got it right. But it is this. It's too big. Not only that, but it's also kind of lopsided, which is odd because the technique that I used to make this should have made it so that it was like the same length, because I didn't know how to crochet straight, so it's pretty lopsided. But that's the second thing I made this year. The next thing I made was this black and white cat beanie for my best friend. Once again, did not fit correctly. She still liked it and she wore it and she took pictures. So yeah, the next thing I made was another cat beanie. I was really trying to get it right, but this one also too small. It's just a regular purple cat beanie, and then to go with it I made these purple arm warmers that once again are not straight. Like for one thing, I slip stitched it wrong, so there's more hanging off here than there is here. And then also the lines are just not straight. Like, can you see that? Yeah. And then this one isn't even the same. These aren't even the same size, so that's that. And then the next thing I made was a bunny. I'm pretty sure this was the next thing. It was an amigurumi bunny. Here it is. I don't have it with me. I don't know where it is, but here's a picture that I took. The next thing, sorry, are these scrunchies that I made. I made like 3 or 4, but I gave them away and then I lost some. So here's one of them that I wore. And then the next thing was this pink hat. I actually finished this at my sister-in-law. Well, then she was not my sister-in-law. She hadn't even been proposed to yet. But anyway, oh wait, no, she had. Wait. No, she hadn't been proposed to yet. But anyway, this is a pink bucket hat. I don't know why I'm trying this on, and I'm just gonna do a try on portion, but it's a pink bucket hat. It's not enough bucket because it kind of just sits like on top of my head, but I like the ruffles, and I don't do ruffles this dramatic anymore because this took forever. Next thing I made was this tote bag, another thing that took forever. You'll notice like a very, very common time theme with these earlier projects. It's really nice. The only thing is I didn't realize how much crochet straps stretched, so yeah. But I've seen actually people say something about like crocheting with fisherman's line. I've seen people talk about crocheting with fisherman line to keep the straps from stretching, so maybe I'll try that in the future. I also weaved in the ends on the wrong side because at first I wanted this side to be showing at first, but then I didn't like it, so I ended up putting the wrong sides together. But it's fine. It is what it is. I like it. I've worn it a couple times. It serves its purpose. The next thing are these pink and purple hats. I only have the pink hat with me, and it's pretty big for some reason. I don't know why. The next thing are these two khaki hats. I made these for my god sister and then my niece. I don't know if this would fit her, if I'm being honest. My mama told me that, like, perhaps it needed to be smaller, but I was like, she kind of got a big head. But I never actually put this on her. I think I did actually, and it fit, but yeah, it's small on purpose this time. And then this one is black and khaki. The next thing I crocheted were 5 bunnies. 5 for an order for a lady at my church. She wanted them for her grandkids. I think I made 5. I made like 4 boys and 1 girl one. Like, the girl bunny had like pink overalls and a bow, whereas the boys just had blue overalls. And yeah, I only have pictures of those, obviously. I don't think I even have pictures of all of them, just pictures of like 1 or 2, but I obviously don't have those. The next thing I made is also an amigurumi project, and it's probably something that I'm most proud of. No, it's not the one that I'm most proud of, because I did some other harder projects, but I designed this strawberry bunny. She's so cute. Her name is Strawberry Sachi. I came up with it myself. In the future, I would really like to like redo this, because I mean, it's kind of wholly and separated, and the stitches aren't as neat as some amigurumi projects that I've done later in the year, but I still really like her. I'm gonna keep her forever. This is the strawberry that I made to go with it, and this was my first time crocheting with like chenille yarn. It was an experience, but that is the strawberry bunny. The next thing I made was this gorgeous girly sweater. It's very nice. I love the color scheme. Love it dearly. It took me forever, but the end product is so amazing. I saw Cameron Kane, who I watch. I love her videos, but I always saw her making this sweater. I was like, okay, I can figure out how to make that, because it's just granny squares, and I did figure out how to make it. I did have to look up a tutorial though for the cuffs, but now I know how to make cuffs. Isn't that neat? Well, yeah, I really love this sweater. It's kind of oversized, and I love it. Then, after that sweater, I made this bolero for my best friend for her birthday. It's navy, because she likes color blue. That's like her favorite color. Next, I made this bucket hat. It's really, really cute. I love the color scheme. A family friend ordered this from me because she wanted something to match her sweater. So I made this, and I love the color scheme. I want to make something with this color scheme. And then after that, I made these 2 bucket hats for my brother and my sister-in-law. He had actually proposed to her by then. The next thing I made were these pink leg warmers. I have them. They're just in my dorm room at school, so but I've worn them. This is a picture of me wearing them. They're really nice, comfy, cute. I got compliments on them. Like, okay, so let me explain it to you. So I was just wearing them, you know. I was walking around, you know. I thought the outfit was cute, so I'm walking around, and then I go back to my dorm, and I had taken them off because I was doing something, but I just took them off because I didn't want them to get messed up. So then later, I forgot to put them back on, and I was walking in the cafeteria, and a girl told me, she was like, why you didn't put the leg warm? Why you took the leg warmers off? They were so cute. And I was like, thank you. Yeah, I feel really good about that. But anyway, after those leg warmers this summer, I made this. Another cat beanie that does not fit. But I actually had a plan for this one. I was gonna make like a ribbing on it that would stretch more. It'll probably fit my niece, so I may just give that to her and add like a few more rows for length. And the next thing I made was something that I actually made when I was at school. This pair of crochet shorts. They're really cute. They fit really. Oh, I showed you the back. I have not weaved any ends. I'm so sorry. It's just a lot of ends. Like, look at all of that. I think I want to weave in all that. But I think I should have weaved them in really soon because I've been wearing them without weaving in the ends. And I think that's been causing them to like stretch a little bit more. Because like they used to fit like perfectly. Now they kind of fall away from my waist a little bit, but that can be easily fixed with me just like threading some yarn through here and then tying in a bow so I can have like a drawstring. But anyway, made these shorts to match the granny square sweater that I made earlier in the year, and they're really nice. They're like lounge shorts. I just wear them like as pajama shorts. Like when I come in from, I don't know, class or something, I go to my dorm and I just change into these because I'm tired of wearing outside clothes. I love them. I love. The next thing I made was this purse order for someone in my dorm that ordered me. I was like, hey, I wanted to buy something from you for my best friend's birthday, so she asked me to make this purse. It turned out really cute, and the straps actually turned out to be better than the straps on the tote bag that I made earlier this year, but she really liked it. She's a very good first customer. Not first customer, like my third customer, but yeah. The next thing I made while in school was this ivory headband from a tutorial by Cameron Kane. Any tutorials that I use, I will post. Some of these I didn't use a tutorial for. I just was like, this is figure outable. But any tutorials that I use, I will link in the description if I remember to do that. I probably won't, but I'm gonna try. But I made this ivory headband. It was really cute. And cat beanies are just, I don't know, but I made this one. And okay, I tried a new technique where I did what's it called, a double crochet foundation chain, and it was going so well, but then I chained more than I needed to, and I recognized the fact that I chained more than I needed to, but I still kept going. I'm actually just gonna turn this into a purse, because at first I was like, I'm not gonna weave in the ends because I'm froggy. I'm not doing that. I'm not, like, being honest with myself, I'm not undoing this and then doing it back again. It's gonna be a purse. The next thing I made was this cake that I have not finished because I finished it because I didn't have a hot glue gun. Yeah, I don't have a hot glue gun in my dorm. I actually don't use a hot glue gun anymore. I use the glue sticks. I burn the glue stick and then I glue because that's more efficient. Like the hot glue gun, it always leaves a bunch of strings, but the glue stick itself, like the hot glue stick, doesn't do that. But yeah, this is the cute cake. I will finish it, probably not in the near future, but I will finish it. The next thing I made was this gorgeous navy sweater. I actually designed this granny square myself. I wanted to make like a different kind of granny square. I didn't want to make just like a regular granny square. I wanted something a little different, so I just made something different. And let me tell you, figuring out this granny square was actually more work than I thought it would be. I also have not weaved in the ends on this. I love the process of making it too, because it's kind of something that I came up with on my own. Like I didn't use a tutorial or anything like that. I just figured it out by, obviously, the granny square sweater helped me figure out like the sleeves and kind of the like alignment of the squares. Also, the bolero, making that bolero helped me with making the neck line and all of that. Next thing I made was this yarn hammock. It's hanging up in my dorm room. I took it down though because I was like, that could possibly be a fire hazard while I'm not in my dorm. So I did take it down, but this is a picture of it when it's up. It's really cute. I use Cameron Kane's yarn hammock tutorial, linked in the description if I remember to do that. Next thing I made was this purple and black cat beanie with stars for my best friend for Christmas. I also made this huge elephant. It is actually humongous. It's the size of a toddler. It is the size of a toddler. It is the size of my 2-year-old cousin. It may even be bigger than him. The reason it turned out to be this size is because the head is so big. Like, the yarn I used is much bigger than the yarn the girl in the tutorial used, so it's really not my fault, okay? I just picked a big yarn thinking that it was going to end up relatively the same size. It did not. It could literally be sitting right here with me chilling and y'all would think it was a child. Before that, it's kind of out of order, but I made this Mayday beanie from Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. I love that movie and I love Mayday. She was so adorable, and I made this. And the next thing that I made, you know how I said some of those projects in the beginning took a lot of time, like they were really time consuming, they took me forever. That does not compare to how long this next project took me. I planned to rest winter break. Like, I was planning to be like in bed at 9, still sleeping till like 12 in the afternoon. I slept till 12 in the afternoon sometimes, but that was because I was up all night crocheting this star blanket for my dad for Christmas. Oh my gosh. It was a process. I restarted this thing. I restarted this row. Where is it? I think it was like this row. I restarted this row like 4 times. Restarted this one a bunch of times. It was, I don't know. It was like, and then I ran out of yarn. Like, for some reason, Hobby Lobby has not been in stock of this cream yarn for like 3 weeks. Where's the cream yarn, Hobby Lobby? But I finished it on like Christmas Eve. I was up to like, actually I think I was only up to like 1 something, which I'm usually up really late on Christmas Eve because of excitement. This time it was because of stress. But I finished it. It's really nice. It's got some weight to it. In the future, maybe I will add more rows because I do have some of this blue yarn left over, but not in the near future. Not at all in the near future. Like, I need 6 months to recover from this. I was actually planning on making a bunch of other star blankets of different colors and all of that. That's not happening. And the last project of 2024, I literally finished crocheting this on December 31st. It is this purple headband that I made for my grandmother. It's very similar to the ivory headband I made using that tutorial, but this one is ribbed earlier. But by the time this video is out, it is in her position. So it's really nice. And that is all that I made for 2024. I made a lot. Like, I didn't realize, like, okay, wait, let me tally it up. 37 items in 2024. That's not bad at all. That's nearly 40 items. That's a lot. I made 37 items in 2024. That's not bad at all, especially since it was my beginning year. I learned a lot. I learned a lot of techniques. I learned how to like apply different techniques to the things that I had, like the ideas that I had in my brain. And I'm really excited to like use all of those skills in 2025. Like in 2025, I really want to design some unique pieces. I already have like some designs that I've drawn out and stuff like this. So I'm really excited to crochet them. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope it gave you some inspiration for the things that you want to crochet, or just you liked the pieces. I will see you in another video. It won't be in 6 months. I promise you that. I love you. Bye.